Well, Daniel, 4 years in the system with Sydney, you've got a little bit more experience than some of the draftees coming in. How do you think you're going to use that to your advantage?
Oh, I suppose, yeah, as you said, a bit more experience, a bit more knowledge on what to expect. I suppose you're aware of the loads that you're going to be facing over the pre-season and stuff, and you can sort of almost mentally prepare for it and stuff like that. Because, I've never done any altitude training, so getting thrown straight into this has been a good experience.
Lovely! Tommy! That was big, man. Good, man. Go!
Even though you know clubland, is it still intimidating coming in with not knowing anyone?
Yeah, I think so. Like at Sydney, I sort of moved up there with a couple of players I played under 18 tack cut footy with, whereas sort of coming here, I actually knew more coaches and players. Sort of Jared Warner's got a point as development coach, and Brett Olsen was my development coach for my first 2 years in Sydney. So I didn't know any of the players, and still seems like a great young bunch, and getting to know all the boys. That's probably another bonus of getting straight over here, sort of on a camp with the players 24/7. You get to bond a lot quicker than I suppose if we were back at Arden Street.
Being that this is your second chance, how hungry are you to make sure that it works this time?
Yeah, probably hungrier than ever. I suppose having a year out of the system, you sort of realise when it gets taken away from you how much you really do want it. The hunger's higher than ever, I reckon.
You had some good ruckmen to play against in Sydney, battle for spots, and now you've got Todd Goldstein down here. Obviously, you're going to look to learn a little bit off him, but also challenge each other along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be tagging along Goldie and trying to learn as much off him as I can. I've got a lot of respect for what he's been able to achieve the last 2 years. He's carried a pretty big load, so yeah, I'll be learning as much as I can off him in similar age. So he's shown he can do it. You don't need to you can carry the load from sort of a young age, and he's led the way in that front. So yeah, be learning as much as I can off him and make the drills as competitive as possible. Yeah, it was a bit of a whirlwind after the draft. Brady flew across to Adelaide with me on the Friday, and it was a bit of a limited time frame in terms of packing all my stuff up. So that was pretty rushed 2 hours, but we got it done, and then a bit of the weekend to settle in, and then straight over here on the big flight over to Utah. So it's been a pretty big week since the draft, but I've loved every minute of it.
And you're settling in okay with all the guys?
Yeah, no, as I said, they're a great bunch of guys, and it's still, as you said, getting to know and feel comfortable around the group. And I suppose when they're a big bunch of 30, you sort of naturally feel a bit more comfortable with the draftees who you spend a bit more time with. But no, everyone's really great.